In this first chapter of the Navigating Doubt series, I'll share moments of uncertainty in my own life and how these doubts became opportunities for spiritual growth. Hello, sunnies and flowers. Join me as we explore the path from doubt to certainty, discovering the strength that faith can provide in moments we are not sure about. Doubt, that lingering whisper of uncertainty, often creeps into the corridors of our faith. Doubt sleeps in the shadows of the journey of our beliefs, patiently waiting to prompt questions that echo in the chambers of our hearts. In this first chapter, we look deeper into the complicated relationship of faith and doubt, seeking not only answers, but also the profound certainty that can emerge from the shadows of uncertainty. My journey has been stoned by many moments of doubt, moments that made me question a lot of things. These were not stumbling blocks, but rather stepping stones. As crazy as it may sound, they were invitations to venture deeper into the essence of what I believe. Let's rewind to life after grade 12. This marked the beginning of my new chapter in Johannesburg, living independently, away from family and friends. At the age of 19, on the brink of turning 20, I was a chubby, light-skinned version who strictly believed in no sex before marriage. However, I found myself immersed in a world of negative party culture, surrounded by the allure of blessers, free-flowing alcohol, drugs, and an eclectic mix of friends from various corners of the world. Adding to the mix was the pressure to have a romantic partner. Varsity life challenged the convictions I had held easily in primary and high school. The struggle to fit in and find like-minded friends seemed insurmountable. The friendship pressure to engage in relationships and the sense of exclusion for not partaking in casual sex became overwhelming. As my parents' teachings faded into the background, I succumbed to the temptation to conform. Here I was on the streets of Braamfontein, instead of in my bed resting for my morning classes. In an attempt to be the cool friend, one night my then friend and I found ourselves in a hotel room of a foreign man. Why was I there? And which part of my being thought it was right to follow these people? Oh yes, I didn't want to be a party pooper. Short story, this man had his ideas on how the night was going to end, and let's just say over my dead body was I going to partake in such fornications. I jumped to the door and went back to race. My friend wanted to stay, but what happened to her? That's her story to tell. In Navigating Doubt, we discover a transformative process. It's not about eradicating uncertainty, but rather embracing it as a catalyst for growth. Doubt becomes the crucible in which our beliefs are refined, tested, and ultimately strengthened. The journey from doubt to certainty is not a linear path. It's a dynamic process of wrestling with questions, seeking understanding, and allowing our faith to evolve. Let's continue. They tried to manipulate me into having sex. I was a soldier fighting a never-ending war. Sex possesses a spiritual dimension, as it involves a deep connection that can impact one's inner self. Put health aside, sex can destroy your life one layer at a time. Yet it is a beautiful creation designed by God for a purpose. How we use it has pros and cons, but exploring its significance requires a thoughtful discussion. This topic will be unpacked in a dedicated and special blog post. There is power in waiting. Anyway, one thing varsity exposed me to the vastness of the world beyond the small community I come from, but that didn't make the pressure less. Instead, I questioned whether the wait for intimacy was worthwhile, considering everyone around me seemed to engage in it without consequence. Struggling to fit in, I momentarily abandoned my spiritual and body connection and lost touch with the practices that nurtured my faith and shone a light on my dark doubts. I was so engrossed in worldly pursuits that I forgot my divine purpose, to stand out rather than blend in. Certainty in faith is not the absence of doubt, but rather the presence of a resilient trust that emerges in the face of uncertainty. It's about finding strength amid doubt, acknowledging the questions without fear, and allowing our faith to mature through the ebb and flow of belief and uncertainty. The stories of doubt in the Bible, from Thomas's questioning to David's Psalms of Lament, remind us that doubt is an integral part of the human experience of faith. Let's close it. Doubt, I realized, was not the antithesis of faith, but rather a companion. What a crazy relationship these to have, a guide urging me to delve into the depths of my convictions. My doubts made me question my beliefs, which challenged my faith, but guess what? That made me seek a deeper understanding of my faith. encouraging me to do introspection, reflecting on my beliefs and values, and the reason behind my faith. This leads us to a more authentic and personal connection with our spirituality. Continue reading to find out what helped me to fight doubt that almost made me go against my faith and teachings. In conclusion, the journey of navigating doubt is not a sign of weakness but an opportunity for spiritual maturation. It is in the honest exploration of our doubts that we discover a faith enriched by uncertainty, a faith that stands resilient, unwavering, and certain in its acknowledgement of the mysteries that make up our spiritual journey. Embrace doubt as a companion, and let it lead you to the profound certainty that lies on the other side of questioning. As we navigate doubt, we encounter a certainty that transcends intellectual understanding. It's a certainty rooted not just in the clarity of answers, but in the deep, unshakable trust that comes from a relationship with your God. This certainty goes beyond the confines of logic. It's a knowing that resonates in the soul, a quiet assurance that anchors us amid life's uncertainties. Remember, my journey is not your journey, my beliefs are not your beliefs, and we are all walking through paths we chose for our lives where life has directed us to. The life you live is between you and your God. My doubts and my session of uncertainty are personal to me. They are not meant to advise anyone on their sexual life. What are your core beliefs and values? That's what matters. Let's close our eyes and pray. Dear God, in moments of doubt, when uncertainty whispers in our hearts, we come to you. We know doubt is part of our faith journey, and we don't want to beat ourselves up for it. Help us understand that doubt can lead us to grow spiritually. Guide us as we explore this path from doubt to certainty. Be with us as we face the questions that echo in our hearts. Let doubt not be a stumbling block, but a stepping stone for our spiritual growth. In our own journeys, help us see doubt as an opportunity to go deeper into what we believe. Grant us the courage to navigate doubt, to seek understanding, and to let our faith evolve. For moments of uncertainty and temptation, give us strength. Help us resist pressures that go against our beliefs. Let waiting be powerful, and may we understand the deeper meaning of our actions. In times of doubt, may we find strength in you, Lord. Help us embrace doubt as a companion that guides us to a deep and certain faith. May our journey be enriched by doubt, making our faith resilient amid life's uncertainties. Thank you for being with us on this journey. Amen. Goodbye for now, Sunnies and Flowers. See you in the next chapter. Chapter 2, Joy in the Journey. Embracing gratitude. I pray that in your doubts, you find growth. Sending virtual sunflowers your way. Thank you for stopping by. For steps to help guide you through navigating doubt, visit blogger Emotional Faith.